To a mid-sized firm looking to cut costs, artificial intelligence looks like the ultimate silver bullet. It promises instant speed, perfect efficiency, and drastically lower operational costs. Chasing those exact outcomes, thousands of mid-market companies are pouring massive investments into robotic process automation tools like Blue Prism. This diagram compares expectation with actual results. We see the steady upward curve of expected returns, but then we see the actual deployment reality, which stalls out and crashes down well before those returns materialize. A massive segment of these automation projects die completely. Why are these heavily marketed tools failing to deliver in the mid-market? Code and software glitches aren't the culprit here. These deployments break down at the point where automated logic meets the human workplace. A typical scenario goes like this. A mid-sized company buys an RPA license, finds a repetitive, highly annoying administrative task like invoice processing, and immediately sets out to automate it. The leadership team starts the project by focusing entirely on how to implement the new technology, rather than clearly defining the business problem they are actually trying to solve. A business process might look clean on paper, represented by a straight line, but everyday office workflows form a massive, unstructured knot. A rigid robotic path forces its way into that chaotic knot to execute strict logic and snaps at every unexpected intersection. The bots continuously crash. They require constant human intervention to fix the resulting errors, wiping out projected cost savings the executives had promised the board. The software did exactly what it was programmed to do. Because the workflow lacked standardization, the foundation was unstable from day one. Instead of solving the problem, firms scale existing inefficiencies at light speed. Massive tech giants also face implementation hurdles, but mid-sized companies are uniquely vulnerable to this specific type of deployment failure. A large enterprise has a massive, interconnected network of dedicated AI strategy teams and budgets for trial and error. Mid-sized firms operate as a single, isolated node with limited budgets. Operating with fewer resources, these managers face intense demands to deliver rapid, highly visible returns. That mounting tension forces leadership to take dangerous shortcuts. They attempt to buy an immediate technological outcome off the shelf, skipping the difficult, unglamorous work of building digital infrastructure. They expect enterprise-level technological returns, but they refuse to invest in the enterprise-level organizational foundation required to support them. Successful AI adoption requires an organizational transformation rather than a standard IT installation. Before writing automation code, a company must manually clean its data, organizing chaotic, irregular shapes into uniform geometric blocks. Process clarity comes first. Next, rather than relying entirely on external vendors, they need a robust internal governance structure to stabilize the core systems. From there, the rollout must happen gradually. Teams need to test the strength of these new foundations step by step, proving the value on smaller tasks rather than pushing for aggressive company-wide launches all at once. Tools like Blue Prism and other RPA systems provide the capacity to automate high-volume workflows. They do not fail because the technology is weak. AI fails when organizations are not ready. Achieving that readiness requires strategic choices that no software license can provide.